because I have a all OTT subscription in my phone,
Okay.
which is started in lockdown. And so I did not prefer.
Yes.
Hello,
Hi, good
Monica.
morning. How are
Can
you
you hear me?
doing? I'm doing
Good,
good. What about
good,
you?
good.
Okay.
Actually,
So,
uh,
yes, tell me.
yes, please. Actually, this is a demo class, as you are aware.
Yeah.
The reason behind it, what is my exact problem? So I'm working person and I'm working in the profession of BPS, business process outsourcing. It's called the call center in one and outbound. I'm working since 5 years. The overall
Mm-hmm.
experience belongs as 5 years plus. The main problem is now I'm planning to move in international BPOs and other things. So need to improve the skills on the basis. The problem is I'm thinking in Hindi and converting in English. During this, sometimes I'm facing issue in conversion of we can say vocabulary and also the sentence formation. This is the main issue, which I have found. I tried many ways to do this. Some people suggested me to read the English newspaper and watch the English movies with the subtitle. So I did not try it, but I don't think so. It can be work. But the way I actually found to improve that. That's why I joined here.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, fine. I've understood your problem. Now, here in Clappingo, it is basically a one-on-one conversation, a one-on-one experience where I'll be correcting most of the mistakes that you would be making in your conversations. I'll also try to make you understand the concepts behind the mistakes. So if I feel that you are lacking the conceptual clarity, I'll also try to make you clear on that. Right. So this is a basically the technique that I'm going to
No,
follow today.
I can understand. I read it out. But the problem behind it, I'm actually the vocabulary is my main problem, and the sentence formation is the second problem. The past tense, present tense, and the future tense. The all three tenses I have read it out to join here before when, and I'm speaking very good to you. If you not a in a fluent way, but not a bad we can say. But in the interviews, the front of interviews, I'm facing issues during the conversion of the statements and conversion of the which I am thinking actually. That's why this
Mm-hmm.
is happening.
Mm-hmm. So, on a regular basis, do you converse in English or do you converse in some other language?
Actually, I'm speaking only Hindi because I'm working in a
Okay.
domestic process and I can't speak in English in front of everyone because if I mistake, so that will be a harass. So we can say I'm not able to. That यही प्रॉब्लम है बात करते करते इंग्लिश का जो सेंटेंस है वो समझ में नहीं आया बेसिकली मैं यहाँ पे ये बोलना चाह रहा था कि मैं सबके सामने यहाँ पे बात नहीं कर सकता बिकॉज कहीं अगर मैं मिस्टेक करता हूँ तो वो सब गलत साउंड करेगा इन पब्लिक इन ऑफिस
Mm-hmm.
प्लेस दैट्स व्हाई
Mm-hmm.
तो यही
Mm-hmm.
एक बेसिकली प्रॉब्लम है या तो मुझे वोकैबुलरी इंप्रूव करने की आई हैव टू इंप्रूव द सेम एंड
Mm-hmm.
और द सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन देयर आर टू थिंग्स
Fine, fine, fine. So, I'll be asking you a few questions today. These will be very random two questions, right?
श्योर
And yes, before moving on to the questions, I would like to ask you, do you want me to correct you in the middle of the conversation whenever you're making a mistake, or do you want me to correct you at the end?
no middle it's good
Okay.
because if you will stop correct in middle so I can repeat the statement in middle also. This is good for
Okay,
me.
okay, okay, fine, great. Right. So yes, tell me, how do you usually spend your weekends? What you like to do during the free time or leisure time?
Actually, I start in weekends. I prefer to sleep because always this stays a pathetic in workplace always. And as of now, the recession is coming out in
Mm-hmm,
India, and we
mm-hmm,
are in phase where we need to work extra other than capacity. We can say so.
mm-hmm,
That's why I prefer to sleep and just hanging out outside of the room, place, outside of the house. Actually, you can
mm-hmm. Hang out with my friends and yes, hang out, just hanging out normally, casually. Yes, okay, fine.
say.
Right. So I love exploring different places. So that is what I do
And
during the weekends. Yes. Mm.
actually, I prefer to, as I said, prefer to sleep, and I always try to watch something new if it's coming in OTT because I have a all OTT subscription in my phone,
Okay.
which is started in lockdown. And so I did not prefer TV and because I'm in single one BHK and we can say living in a single one BHK. So I prefer to watch movies and web series.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 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 okay. And you are in which state and city currently?
Uh, in Noida,
Oh,
Uttar Pradesh, belongs from Bareilly, UP.
okay, okay. So how long have you been in Noida?
It's 5 years.
5 years now. Okay, okay. So if you had to speak something about Noida, anything good or bad that comes to your mind about Noida, so how would you explain?
Uh, I'm working in Noida since 2018, and as a good or bad if thing, there's obviously I feel that the atmosphere is not up to the mark in terms of we can say क्या बोलते हैं इसको I'm not sure about पर्यावरण को इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हैं यार
Environment, environment.
environment हाँ so
Mhm,
environment in terms of environment because I do not feel environment like which I have in my hometown. First is the
mhm,
problem with the environment, unusual changes in environment like anytime it's raining and within 15 minutes there is a humidity. Recently, yesterday it was very humidity and there's no uh, what is the धूप तो क्या बोलते हैं मैं भूल गया
sorry, which one?
there was no sunshine in yesterday
Oh, okay.
and so there was a lot of humidity. Second is other things. The place about Noida, I'm not much hanged out in Noida because sitting in living in Vaishali sector 3 in Ghaziabad. Always prefer to move malls and
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. So the weather is unpredictable, you can say. The weather is unpredictable. It is not always sure or certain as to whether it will rain or whether it will be a sunny day, right? So it is not always certain. So it's very unpredictable. Okay, okay, fine. See, of course, you already have noticed this, and I have already spoken to you about this before, and you have also spoken this, that you have a problem with the vocabulary and sentence formation. So
correct,
that is
correct.
what I have faced as well, right? So I have seen this. So basically what I was saying is, yes, you're facing this sentence formation and vocabulary problem, and that is all because you're not practicing speaking in English. So the
Correct.
solution lies in interaction, right? So at this point of time, you actually need more of interactions or conversations like these. Since you just said that, okay, watching movies won't help me much, I feel, right? Okay, it might not help you, but of course, if you keep on listening to something in English on a regular basis, you might catch some words which you can use in your
Okay.
conversations. That might help
Okay.
to a certain extent, but of course
So
interaction is the most
I,
important thing.
as I said, I am thinking about this, and I have not
Mhm.
tried yet. Might be I
Okay,
will try if you will suggest to try. So
of
I will
course,
start doing that. So I
of
am
course.
thinking because the main problem is vocabulary. I tried to read vocabulary on internet also, but
Hmm.
remember the you need to remember the words when you speak
Hmm.
with someone
Hmm.
and but remember the problem. Just recently I said कि पर्यावरण को इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हैं. That's my problem.
Hmm.
When I started saying something, I missed out this English word and
Yeah,
vocabulary. Problem is
yeah.
that is the issue. So and if I go with this statement, so if you can suggest something for me to watch, so I can do this. But it tried the Netflix and USA based, we can say the USA based content in Netflix. The accent is not I am able to catch actually. The problem is I tried to do it recently, some time back. The main problem is first is the vocabulary, and then I can work for the accent. But the problem is the starting in the speaking in the USA accent. So this is my problem actually. I'm
Hmm.
unable to catch that.
Yes, so you don't have to go for USA accent. You can just watch anything on YouTube, which the Indian motivational speakers or other kind of web series in English, right?
Nonsense.
So you can watch that. So it is not always necessary to go with the USA or UK accent when you're trying to learn. Of course, when you are
Correct.
good with the vocabulary, so you can go forward with the accents. Now it's not needed. You can watch anything in English, whether that relates to the Indian speakers and all of that, right? So you can watch some sorts of movies and etc. if you want, or you can watch motivational videos, you can watch some kind of podcasts, right, which have a very simple accent, right? So there are a lot of podcasts available, there are audio books available these days, so you can try to watch them and listen them. That will help you, but of course the most important thing is interaction. It's very important for you at this point of time, because see, unless and until you're interacting more, how will you recollect the words that you need to speak out, and how will that become a practice? right?
Correct.
Let's say that there is a certain language that I want to learn. Let's say I have to learn Marathi, I have to learn some other language. So of course I have to speak in that language as much as possible, right? So that I'm able to be fluent in that. So speaking in that language is very important. So for you, interaction is very important at this point of time, right? And yes, this is what Clappingo is all about. It gives you the platform to speak out as much as you can, and then I'm here to correct out all your mistakes. I'm here to correct out and make you understand how can you use different words into your conversations, how can this word be better used in that. So this is what I do, right? And in order to help you better with achieving your goals, I would definitely like to give you this coupon code. So I have just messaged to a coupon code right now in the chat box. Using this, you can get an additional 20% discount in any of the subscription plans if you wish to subscribe. Now, there are plenty of subscription plans, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and so on. Where will you find all these details? You'll find it in the Clappingo's app or Clappingo's website under the heading English or Conversational English. You'll find the subscription plans over there. You can watch it from there. I mean, you can see all the plans and then you can choose a subscription plan. I would definitely and strongly recommend you to go with at least some sessions so that you're able to overcome this particular practice, this lag in your sentences, so that you're not at least going blank. At least you'll have some sort of practice to speak out with to people. You won't go blank.
Definitely.
Right. This
Okay.
is what I would
And
recommend.
and if actually there is I can prefer, I can say also that this is a very expensive models in Clappingo. So I can, if I started with a 1 month plan, which can be affordable for me, so I can start the month by every month to purchase
Yes.
and something. If possible.
Yes.
And there's any type of course and something.
So yes, we have a 1 month plan. Right. So right after you
have a
finish
1 month
1 month.
plan. So there is a 1 month plan only for the speaking basis that you are interacting with me. The people will interact with me, or something, there's a course or something is written is available.
No, this is a conversational platform. So you will get the topics. Whenever you book the session, you will get a topic, right? You will get the entire topic in there and we'll try to discuss on based on that topic. Let's say that you are facing a problem with any portion of the grammar. So I'll try to, what I'll do is I'll try to discuss on that grammar. I'll try to make you practice sessions. I'll try to make you read newspapers. So this is all included in that session, in those sessions itself.
Got it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And there are two very important features that I would like to say. First of all, you can book your own sessions, timing for the sessions, right? And the second thing is all these sessions are recorded. So you can watch your own recordings after the session ends, right? Yes. So we have now come to the end of our time together today. So as you know, the session is time bound and it will get automatically disconnected. You don't have to worry about it. I'm here to help you out with making you more fluent and confident in English, right? Provided you, of course, we are meeting you soon again, right? So it was a lovely interaction and I hope we'll be meeting soon in some other session.
It is helpful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yes. Bye-bye.